Hey everyone! Welcome to Talk Easy English, the podcast that helps you speak English naturally without stress or overthinking. I'm Jack, your host, and today we're tackling one of the biggest problems English learners face: overthinking. If you've ever frozen in the middle of a conversation because you were too worried about making mistakes, this episode is for you.
And I'm Emma. I'll be joining Jack on this journey to help you speak English with confidence. I've been teaching English for years, and I've seen so many students struggle. Not because they don't know English, but because they're afraid to speak. But don't worry, we're here to fix that.
That's right. Today, we're going to break down why overthinking is stopping you from speaking and give you practical tips to help you talk freely. So stick with us till the end,
Okay, let's be honest. Why do people overthink?
because they're scared of making mistakes. They don't want to sound silly, so they say nothing at all.
Exactly. But here's the truth. If you don't speak, you won't improve. Even native speakers make mistakes.
Think about a 3-year-old learning English. Do they stop and say, "Oh no, did I use the past perfect tense correctly?" No, they just talk. And that's why they improve so fast.
That's such a good example. But adults do the opposite. They try to make every sentence perfect in their heads, and by the time they're ready to speak, the moment is gone.
Exactly. So the first thing we need to do is stop aiming for perfection. Speaking is about communication, not perfection.
All right, let's give our listeners some simple, effective ways to stop overthinking. Jack, what's your first tip?
Number 1, think in English. Stop translating in your head. The more you think in your native language, the slower your speech will be.
That's true. So instead of thinking, how do I say this in English? Just start with what you know and go from there.
Exactly. All right, next tip. Learn phrases, not just words. People memorize 1,000 words, but when it's time to speak, they don't know what to say.
Right. If you learn full phrases like, can I have a coffee? Or, how do I get to the airport? You'll be able to speak naturally.
And here's another one. Use the 3-second rule. When someone asks you a question, answer within 3 seconds. No time for overthinking.
That's great. And my final tip, speak out loud even when you're alone. Describe your day, talk to your mirror, or even narrate what you're doing. Let's do a quick practice. I'll ask you a question and you have 3 seconds to answer, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Jack, what did you have for breakfast?
I had eggs and toast.
Perfect. No overthinking, just answering naturally. Listeners, try this at home.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Remember, fluency is about speaking, not thinking. Just open your mouth and talk.
And don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes mean you're learning.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow Talk Easy English and share this with a friend who's learning English. See you next time.